What is up, YouTube? I'm Devon DaVinci, leader of the Renaissance Crew, and you're watching DaVinci Reacts. Today we're going to be getting into a comedy reaction that is actually part of a request. This was a request that was made via Super Chat during one of my last, something's in my eye. During my last live stream, and this request was made by Alicia. Again, thank you for supporting the channel. Definitely one of the top members of the community. So if you feel like you have a request that you want to have fulfilled, you can always join me during my live streams, and any super chat over $5 will usually get you a request. I do have a limit to how many requests I do per week, but if I were you, I'd probably just ask ahead of time, and I'll usually tell you if it's hit that threshold or not. But yeah, just a super chat during the live streams, which I should be live streaming around now. So if you do want to come and join, feel free to go to my live stream right now. I'm playing Far Cry 5. If I'm not live streaming right now, then that means that I'm having some internet issues, and I probably wasn't able to maintain the live stream, so I just stopped it early or something. But everything should hopefully be working out right. If it is, join me during the live stream. Now, with that being said, this video is called The Best Practical Joke Ever. It was uploaded by Josh Wolf, which I'm guessing is the comedian in the video. I don't know for sure. The video is just called The Best Practical Joke Ever, so I don't really know. But I'm going to assume that's the case. Anyway, let's jump into this and see what it has to offer. And, well, again, thank you for supporting the channel.
I love practical jokes. This is my best one ever. My buddy asked me to throw him a bachelor party. And I was like, man, you don't want me to do that. I said, I'm a comedian. I always go for the laugh, and then I hope we can shake hands and be friends later. But I'm going to fuck up your day. And he was like, I don't think you'll do that. I said, I don't think you're listening.
First of all, like, when you say, as soon as you say, I don't think you'll do that, that's when you make it a challenge. Like, if you were, well, I'm guessing maybe he thinks, oh, there's nothing you can do that will upset me. But all I know is, in those types of situations, you never want to say, I bet you can't do that. Because then, like I said, it becomes a challenge. Then if the person wasn't intending to mess up your day, now it's they made it obligated to mess up your day.
And he was like, I don't think you'll do that. I said, I don't think you're listening. I'm already trying to decide how to fuck with you, so can we just not have me do it? And he was like, buddy, you've been to Vegas more than any of us. You planned the party, you get the girl. Now look, I got him a girl for the end of his party. That's what he wanted, a stripper. I'm not a stripper guy. I never have been a stripper guy. I don't really care. But he wanted a stripper for the end of his party. That's cool. I wanted the beginning of the party to be for me. And what did I want to watch? What do I like way more than strippers? I like weird shit. Guys, if you're like, hey man, this is about to be some weird shit happening in an alley, I'll be like, I'm gonna fucking watch that. 100%. I love it. How weird? I wanted people walking out of his party like this. What the fuck just happened in there? Like, was some guy walking out with a limp? Like, why are my hands dirty? Like, weird shit, right? Where did I think I could find that? I went on Craigslist in Vegas. Oh, guys, I have never felt so horny and sad at the same time in my entire life. Scrolling through. It's all sex stuff. I don't want that. I want weird. And then weird jumped off the screen at me. This woman's advertisement was 3 words. That's it. And those 3 words were, I'll wrestle ya. And I was like, fuck yeah, you will. That at least deserves a phone call, I think, right? I call her on the phone. She is 6 foot 250. And her special skill is that she'll come over to your house, she'll get naked, and she'll toss you around for a little while. And I was like, well, what time can you get here?
She's gonna show up at the bachelor party like, I got you for 3 minutes. Bonesaw is ready.
So she shows up, and I open the door, and she's legitimate 6 foot 250, right? And she's holding a foot-long sub and 24 buffalo wings. Not kidding. And she waves him in my face and she goes, "You got a room where I could go fuel up before the match?" And I was like, "First of all, fuck yes I do, right in there." And I said, "Second of all, you should know that the person you're wrestling today doesn't know there's going to be a match."
I want you to go in there and stretch him.
You know, I don't know if that changes your professional approach at all.
It's a shoot.
So she goes off into her room. My buddy comes over, and we've got him on a stool just like this one. And my other friends are standing behind him, and we got him blindfolded. And he's, well, I don't want to ruin the surprise, you know. And he's like, "Oh, this chair is one Ralphie May away from an accident. I'll tell you that right now."
Damn.
Oh. You don't
Damn.
think he knows he's 900 pounds? He fucking knows. Look at this.
That's
So,
dark.
He's sitting there and he's like, "I'm so excited." And I was like, "Me too." And he says, "I'm ready." And I said, "Okay." And I call her out. Now, none of my other friends knew what I had planned. So when she walked out of that room naked, collectively, they were like, "What the fuck?" And as she got closer, I saw she still had buffalo wing saws around her neck. And I was gonna get her a napkin, but I was like, "I'm sorry, that shit is too funny on your face. I am
I
so
hate
sorry."
buffalo flavored stuff. I hate buffalo flavored.
So she stands in front of him, 6 foot 250. Oh, I forgot to tell you the best part. My buddy, 5'8", and 140, and like a soft 140, right? So the size difference alone, like I don't know what's gonna happen,
super
but
tiny.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fucking like it. And he says, "I'm ready." And I said, "Okay." And I take off his blindfold. And the only word he could get out of his mouth before she ripped him out of his chair was, "Why?" She lifted him up like this. His little feet were dangling in the air. She started to toss him around the room like a rag doll, and we were all like, guys, she would jump on top of him, and he had to push her fat out of his face to talk to us. He would be like, "Tell her to stop. How long is she gonna be here? I can't breathe. Why does she smell like buffalo wings?" Right? There was one time where she was straddling him like this, beating him in the face with her titties. Just. I don't think you're getting the right visual. Okay. Guys, this isn't 5'2", 110-pound, bink, bink, titties. This is 6 foot, 250. Just. Titties. That's how big her titties were. They made that noise through the air. It was like being hit with a tit missile. Just. Dude had a swollen eye from titty punches. You've never seen that in the history of fucking never ever. I'll tell you that right now.
Explain that, black eye.
So she thinks her job is done, right? She walks over here to this side of the room. My buddy gets up mad. You know when you can tell someone is mad where they never take their eyes off of that thing they're mad at? So he gets up and he walks away from her like this. And then something in him just snapped. And he just looks at her and he goes, "I'm gonna fuck you up."
It's real now.
And like a wave of calm crashed over her, like serious, like Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon calm. She was just like, and they ran at each other. Guys, you understand what's happening? They're fucking fighting for real now. It's the best gift I've ever given to myself ever. Are you kidding me? They're running at each other. I'm like, I don't even know how this is going to end. Oh my God. They're running at each other, and my buddy was mad. And he screamed, I want to take you down! Running at each other, full speed. And he ran into her. I'm going to tell you something. He really did try to take her down. I'll tell you what. He did not. All I can tell you is that when his little body hit hers, she kind of absorbed him for a second, and he disappeared. I was like, where the fuck did he go? And then she just boom, shot him out across the room. Boom, and he slid on the floor, and one of my friends ran up to him and went, that just fucking happened to you! And she was mad that he challenged her or something. So she goes to us, you want to see my finishing move? You want me to finish him? And I grew up with Hulk Hogan and Randy the Macho Man Savage. So I was like, you fucking finish him! I didn't know if she was coming off the top rope or dropping a leg or whatever. I wanted to see that shit, right? So she starts to run to him, and she was like, finish him? And we go, yeah! She goes, finishing move? And we go, yeah! And she goes, you want to see the finishing move? And we go, yeah! And then she sat on his head, and we went, no! Not that finishing move, fuck! Guys, his little head disappeared.
She said
all
finishing
you could see
move.
were his tiny arms slapping her back. Like,
you were expecting
it was
some
a
wrestling
fight for
shit.
life, I'm telling you that right now. It was the weirdest shit I've ever seen. It was like a reverse birth. It was fucked up, that's all I'm saying.
You were expecting an actual finishing move like wrestling. No, she's talking about ending it. She's talking about that blood sport, Chun-Li, ref comes over, check the pulse, and then looks at you like, like she was finishing the fight.
And here's how you know you pulled a good practical joke. A good practical joke is a joke that continues to pay dividends long after the joke is over. So, like a month and a half after the wedding, after the party, 2 weeks before the wedding, I ran into his dad. And his dad goes, hey, you're not coming to the wedding? I was uninvited to the wedding, by the way.
Sign of a great practical joke.
Totally worth it, totally worth it. You guys want to see how he uninvited me? This is my favorite part. This is how he uninvited me. She just got off of him. And he stands up and he goes, you're not coming to the wedding!
What was the
So here's
mystery
how-
liquid?
his dad
I'm
goes, "You're not
wondering.
coming to the
There's
wedding?"
so many
I
options.
go, no. And he goes, why not? And I said,
Leave in the comments what you think the liquid was.
Tim didn't tell you? And he said, no. And I go,
Ask him about the black
do
eye.
you got a couple minutes? Sit down, sit down. And then his dad used that story as his best man speech at the wedding.
So you were there in spirit.
Winner, winner.
Oh, 1 second. Look, a little bit longer. Let's see. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was a good video. I'm gonna have to check out more of this comedian. I've never heard of him until this moment. So it's like, well, first of all, I was about to say it's nice how like YouTube gives people an opportunity to make a name for themselves. Like I said, a lot of people, I'm not sure, for all I know, he has a TV show or something he's in. I don't know. But the fact that you can pretty much make your videos when you want to, upload them when you want to, and have an audience that is like there to accept it, and like you pretty much become your own producer, your own advertiser, your own pretty much company when it comes, well, your own brand, let's put it that way. It's something that didn't really exist in the past. Like in the past, if I wanted to see this routine, chances are I would have had to have been in that comedy club when he gave that routine, or just hope somebody that was there recorded it and I knew them personally and could get access to their recording. But nowadays it's like, if you have a smartphone, you can pretty much upload anything. So I'm glad that like we have a chance to see some of these routines that we wouldn't be able to normally see, because sometimes some of the best stuff that comes out can come out of comedy clubs because it's not as controlled. Anything can happen. But yeah, I will. What was his name again? Josh Wolf. Okay, so I'll definitely be looking more into Josh Wolf and seeing what type of content he has. If you're familiar with him, be sure to go in the comment section. Let me know if you have a routine that he's done that you feel like you really want to see a reaction to. Go in the comment section and let me know. And if enough people get behind it, then I'll be sure to check it out. If enough people give a like to this video, I will check out another Josh Wolf video. So if you want to see more, just hit the like button, and if it hits a certain amount, let's do something. I'm going to go with the first video. I'm going to go with 500. After that, then I'll raise it and we'll see if it continues. But for now, just 500 likes, we'll get another Josh Hart reaction. Unless there's a comment down there that gets like 500 likes by itself, requesting a specific segment or something. But be sure to check out Josh Wolf's channel. I will have a link for his channel at the end of this video. The last 30 seconds, you'll see an icon pop up. If you click on it, it'll take you to the channel. You can like, comment, subscribe, watch the videos, all the other good stuff. And the original video will be in the description box down below for those of you that want to watch the video without me pausing or talking over it. Or if you are a reactor yourself and you want to do a reaction to the video, that's the link that you will use to get the original source video. Now, with that being said, I'm going to give you the deuces. Hopefully you've been enlightened. I look forward to seeing you guys on a future video. And until then, I'm Devon DaVinci, signing out, and give me the deuces. Peace.